Hello adventurers and welcome back into Valk'rain Gaming. We're on episode 7 now of our Divinity 2 playthrough. So in the last episode we got ourselves arrested and ended up in this prison here, and we fought off some of the magisters down here. So what we're going to do now in this episode, we're going to get ourselves out of prison, make an escape. We found a back route across here which seems pretty promising. So we're going to start making our way out of here now. Hopefully in this episode we can find ourselves a bit more gear for the party, and we can start advancing through. So we've got a little vine here that we could go down. I don't think there's anything down this way. Nothing whatsoever. There's a lot of fire through this way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chances with the vine here. Not too sure if I need a certain stat for it, but they should be out. Yeah, that's it. They can climb down it perfectly fine. Most of the party can get on there now. Got a human skeleton over here. Take some money down. Oh, I think this is the place we got to in the other episode. That's not too bad then. Hopefully we're on the right way of going. That's a burnt body there. Particularly want much to do with that.
Aglow with flames and glistening slime, the strange beast looks at you almost expectantly.
Okay, so we got talking slime here now, fire slug. We're going to peer at the creature slowly and ask
The
if it can
bizarre
understand us.
creature utters a series of gurgles. It seems to be gesturing towards deeper in the cavern.
Let's see
The
if it wants
creature
to go where it's
warbles
pointing.
incoherently, shaking its bulk towards the bowels of the cavern.
Okay, I wonder if we can use Ifan's
You there,
talking to it. Yeah, we can.
slug. You're trespassing in the princess's royal court.
Let's ask who the princess
You've
is.
never heard of Her Royal Highness, Princess Zenthia of the Firelands?
I've not heard of Princess Zenthia, not at all.
Be forgotten. Truly the cruelest part of that dog Brachus Rex's punishment. Every creature in the world should know and love the princess. You
Sure,
would
she's
be
a lovely
wise
slug.
to leave here. My princess is already in a foul mood. To have an uninvited guest show such ignorance would only inflame her further.
Let's ask why the
She's
princess is
fed
in a
up
foul
with being
mood.
trapped in this cavern, of course. She wants the curse of Brachus to be removed so that she can find a prince who's worthy of her hand in marriage.
Do slugs have hands? Is that a real thing? Huh?
Until she is free of the tyranny of Brachus, her mood will only darken, I fear. Her own courtiers can do little to cheer her. And outsiders? Well, outsiders rarely survive her wrath.
Well, it's all the magisters now which are rolling up on the top, and so I'm assuming that's the divine order that controls the place, so we'll go with the second opposite.
Then perhaps the tyrant has fallen, and my princess might be free. Be sure to tell her. It'll raise her spirits no end.
Okay then. So let's see. There's a royal fire slug up there, so I think if we head down this way. Is this where we're meant to
You
be going?
there, boy.
Oh, here we go.
Did Brachus send you? Is he ready to apologize?
Let's tell her the good
He's got
news.
You're absolutely, positively sure? That means I'm free. I can take suitors, find myself a real prince. Not like that scoundrel Brachus.
I feel like we're gonna end up making like a slug, like dating website or something now. Get her on there, get her on the
I've
Tinder.
lost too much time on that wastrel Brachus as it is. Take this proclamation and see that all hear of it. Princess Zenthia of the Firelands is free once
I
more.
knew that was going to happen. We're just basically going to be a walking advertisement now for a fire slug.
Go now.
Asking everyone if they
I
want
expect the most eligible
wanna
kings
fall in
and
love with her.
suitors to be petitioning for my hand in marriage as soon as possible.
I'll take our leave on this then. So I think we just made ourselves friends with these fire slugs across here. Is there anything that I can pick up from? I got a bow and some fire arrows. We'll pick them up. I wonder if there's another body here. We'll just have a quick loot of these, see if we can get any loot off them. We're going back on ourselves here. That's the way that we came down. Take them. Make our way back out now then. Must have been heading in the right direction anyway. I'll be happy to get free of that prison cell. You won't believe that freeing Fort Joy of a tyrant like Griff would eventually land me in prison. Never have heard it. What's this back here? Don't need any of this. It's a dead end. Ah, there we go. Oh no, I think I'm going back on myself here now. Got a feeling I have. Oh, clicked on that by accident. Make our way back up this way. I think this is going to lead us back out to the underground. Across here. I think if we do eventually end up back in the front side of the fort, there's a few quests I got to hand in there anyway. Yeah, I did think that'd bring us back here. Right then. Let's start making our way through then. Have a quick look at the map there. So we're down to the cavern down here. I think there's too much.
The dog focuses at the
focus on
cat at
us.
your feet. The cat's eyes are clouded and grey.
We already had that conversation through there. So we'll go in and hand in this quest that we got here then from when we was freeing the elf from the cage. See if she can give us any more guidance onto where we gotta go.
I sense he is free. He comes. He comes back to me.
Does indeed.
Sahela,
I...
Oh,
this is very good. Sahela is all right. I still protect her. She does not die. Thank you. Do not
Glad to
forget
be of
what I
help.
ask of you. Sahela cannot stay here. I am very weak now. And Sahela says we stay. I do not go where she does not lead.
I'm gonna admire his devotion to her.
It is not devotion to Sahela. It is devotion to all. To the world. She is all
Gonna
of
take our
love.
leave on there. We don't need that too much of that dialogue to come through. We have still got a quest line here though. Got a red flag popping up. Maybe she's ready to give us a reward or something.
She breaks into a huge, childlike grin as you approach.
One friend brings another home. Thank you.
Well, that's
He
how
gets
she's doing.
better, little by little. We are together. We always get better if we
Seems
are
to be
together.
doing better. Hopefully he can get that weakening status off himself.
Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see it. You are free. We must remain.
Well, we'll give her a warning. The fact that she stays, she'll give it the Divine
I
Hunter's
see
mercy.
your heart. You want only to help. But if you want to help me, you must go alone.
She
She's
squeezes
pretty
your
determined to
hand.
stay.
I do not forget you. Remember me too.
There we go then. Getting a lot of one-handed stuff. That is a got ourselves a spear there. Thinking that the armor might be something a bit better to take. I don't think... No, we'll take it. We'll take a new weapon. Take a new weapon for Valk'rain.
I see it.
Equip a little spear onto him. Get him doing a bit more damage. Let's send these fire arrows down to Ifan. I don't think his crossbow... No, as I said, I didn't think it was going to be weaker than that. Let's make our way back out.
State your business. Certainly. You may not be a lizard, but your kind are hardly so bad as the humans.
Very interested in this guy. I wonder if
If it's trade you're looking for, I've made a habit of procuring items that can prove rather useful inside these walls. That's for you to decide.
Let's see if we he's got anything for us. See, everything seems to be one-handed swords. Nothing that we can use at the moment. As far as... we could get ourselves a belt and everything, I suppose. Oh, we got some fighter skills up here. Crippling blow might be worth it. We definitely could do with some of the scrolls. While we're here, I think I'll just quickly sell some stuff to him. We don't need to be carrying all these. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of these little bits that we don't need as well. We don't need these books anymore either. Everyone's got them skills. Rid of them intestines too. I like the fact that in any like fancy or any RPG game or anything like that, you can just be carrying like fish guts and whatnot. As if it's just like the norm. So I want to buy these resurrection scrolls because I want to keep as many of them on top of what we're doing. As far as armor goes... oh, no, don't want to be cancelling that. I might buy the dagger and then give Sabine a bit more damage. So I need 319. Map's not beating us on this playthrough. Gave us a hard time the other day, but we're doing alright now with it. Although it might be same with the famous last words there. Let's buy all those then. And then we'll leave this there. Let's get on to Sabine then and equip her with a new dagger. She's actually being an absolute powerhouse at the moment. She's definitely the DPS main in our party. Want to keep her nicely stocked up so she can be doing the deeps. Well then, let's try it. Oh, didn't mean to go back in there. Start moving out then now. So a quick look at our quest then, see what else we got to do on here. The Imprisoned Elf is finished, the collar one's finished. I don't know where the vault is. There's a hideout from escapees on somewhere on the island. So he was able to liberate Griffin and all his party across here, so they're not terrorizing the people, so to speak. The last time we came here, we got ourselves arrested for not having a collar on. I wonder if we... I don't think we can get ourselves up in here. That'd be a great vantage point, because I think I'm going to have to fight my way through here now. I could teleport. Let's break Ifan off. I'm just going to quickly teleport him. Oh, can't get him up there for some reason. I wonder if I need to just move the prince out. It definitely will not let me teleport him up there. That's a bit of a pain. I really want my my ranged characters to be out in the open here. What we'll have to do then is drop these back. And I think right now, really, the best thing I can do is just go for these guys. So if I move up Valkrain and
What the
Sabine.
devil are you doing without your collar?
The last option that we went with option 2, and we said that we had removed no intention to harm him. We got arrested. So I think we just have to
Mage, do you?
step away and draw our weapon now, and we're just going to have to go into him. So we got 2 shield and sword magisters, and then 2 archers up top. I think what we'll just deal with this dog here now. They have got to move down towards us, so get these down as quick as possible. Just going to encourage our whole party there just to boost the stats. Spill's got quite a high dodge range. So what I might do with those, I might just move behind the dog here and then just put some damage down onto him. Totally forgot to flesh sacrifice. So that could be the first mistake of this video. He's fortifying himself, making himself some more armor. That's not what I want. At least no one's on fire yet. So what I'm going to do is I don't think Ifan is in range. Is he in range of these? He's in range of these, so I'm going to use Ifan for him. Just start chugging down on some of this armor that these guys have got here. The archers aren't really going to be able to see these. As long as Valkrain's taking the biggest chunk of the damage, that works. That definitely works in our favor. I don't particularly. Let's I'm gonna buff Sabine. Let's buff her stats, and then let's place haste on her as well, so she gets some extra points. And then I think what I'm gonna do is. This might be a bit crazy, but I didn't realise that I could get Ifan up here. So I'm going to teleport Ifan up here. That way then he's going to get the bonus for shooting down. And he's going to have a pretty big arc on what he can shoot down to. Valkrain's going to need to give himself a quick heal after this. So let's just get Sabine to chunk this dog down.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Once this hound's gone, we can start focusing on the humans that are in and around. They seem more concerned on just buffing themselves up. Valkrain definitely needs to give himself a heal. Let's try and get regeneration on him there. Really need to find a way to get himself start that again. Start that sentence again. I need to find a way to get himself some armor on him. Might be something to start trying to find when we get further in the game. Fortify seems to be the one to do the most. Sabine can't, Ifan, sorry, can't see them there, so he's gonna have to move up to the ledge here. Can't get a shot across these. He's got quite a bit of armor there. Let's just make sure that he's got a proper line of sight to him. That's it there. Can I see? No, I cannot. Can't see him either. Encouragement, he's only going to get himself. Might have stabbed myself in the foot here by dropping up here. We'll keep that action point for him as we move in. Valkrain just doesn't seem to be making any headway here. Right. Let's just start getting some armor down off these guys. He's going to be attacked by Ifan, so let's focus more onto this one. Start beating it down. It's good that this archer is focusing more on... Oh, Valkrain's just resisted death. Could have done with that happening a bit later on. Okay, so who's up next? It's time to go in on this. Okay then, so we're gonna... It's not particularly where I want to be on her. I think either way I'm going to lose Valk'rain next turn because she's going to attack him. Although saying that, I wonder if we can get away with chloroforming up. That's it. Let's deny that turn. Then we'll get in and behind this guy. Go in, all in on him. Just putting the big amount of damage onto him as possible.
Hurts, doesn't it?
That's it. There's some big numbers. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. She's on fire. She's still got quite a lot of armor there. I might petrify her. Force her to miss the next turn as well. I'll just hammer in. And then knock this guy down. Make sure he misses another turn. Gaining control back over the battlefield now, which is always a bonus. Start working on these guys. Start working on him down. Don't like the fact that he's getting all these bonuses. Give Ifan just a quick heal. I don't think they'll start shooting back up. I think they'll focus on these down here. Like I said, Valkrain being the one that focused on. Didn't want to lose him that early on. However, saying that, it might be worth to might be worth bringing him back. You're going to die next turn to Sabile. I wonder if I can use one of Valkrain's. No. Yeah, let's resurrect him back up. Thinking if we drop him over here. Or should I? No. We'll bring him back after there's a... After there's a little less of him there. Just open up on this guy now. Considering he's got no magic armor, I might as well do as much damage as possible to him. Her, sorry. That's what I thought. I thought they'd start focusing Ifan after he started striking down. Sabile can lock out him. Here we go then. Start putting some numbers down on these archers. Making sure they can't get anything through. This would be a perfect time now just to... I haven't got that much. I actually haven't got that much magic to use. Let's still continue to focus on her here, because I think we can get her down next turn, and then we'll peace of mind. Sabile boost her stats again. So at least so far in this episode that the apart from there, spoke too soon. I was about to say that at least the fire is only affecting the opposition. Losing a lot of party members. Not what I wanted to be doing this early on. Get Sabile to start chunking this one down. Out of the turn there, so what we'll do is we'll resurrect Valkrain over here, so he's out of line of sight. We'll just end the Red Prince's turn there. Hopefully, if Sabil's moves off... Ah, they've both moved up there. Let's give Valkrain a quick heal. And what we'll do is we'll send the turn on him there. So, can we backlash up? I think we can onto these. The only problem I've got now... Oh, we'll go on to him. That's one down. Just can't quite get him there. But we'll just throw a knife at him. Try and take as much armor off him as possible. Got a big problem here now because Ifan's just kind of dead there. If we can teleport Valkrain up there. Then he can resurrect him after the battle's done. No point moving Red Prince around, so we'll just leave him there. This archer is doing everything it can to avoid being in combat with me. Just moving straight off. I think everyone's going to get a turn. Oh. It helps if you click on the item. Let's resurrect Ifan back here. And we'll just end our turn there. Ifan can give himself a nice little heal there. Encourage himself up to... Encourage himself to get back into the fight. I don't think he's going to be able to launch. Can he? That's quite the launch he can do down there. What have we got here? I don't think Sabil... She can get right behind her. We'll send Sabil our little rogue across here now. We can pop Adrenaline in the well, and hopefully this time we can pop down this archer. Break our way through this gate. Oh, I wanted that to be a bit more damage than what we actually landed. This is when she's going to end up setting this platform on fire. She decided not to. Red Prince can't get a line of sight onto her. Let's move him up. He's got quite a lot of armor left. Let's see if we can knock that magic down, and then let's set her on fire. So this will be the first episode that I've been able to use fire in my advantage. Normally all I ever do is set my whole team on fire. But now it looks like we're going to have to change the team up here. Ifan and Valkrain are on top of the gate here. Got some options that we can go through there. I'm hoping that one of these guys is a key or something. Just to start, have a quick loot of the remains. Nothing on the Doge. There we go, we got a key there. Take everything off them as well. A large Divine Order key. I wonder what that's for. Pick that up as well. We'll be able to... Hopefully it opens a chest. Oh, we got another one there. It was me thinking they were unique. Every one of them seems to have it. Can I send these to Ifan like straight off? I can do indeed. We've got water or fire damage. I'm going to pick up... Oh no, I'm going to equip and then I'm going to pick up the other stuff there. I think he's definitely better off doing fire damage. Seems to be his forte at the moment. And that's the gate unlocked, so now we're inside.
Sight of the magisters.
I don't think we can keep much more out of sight of the magisters after we just launched an attack onto him. There's a lockpick there. Red Prince using his telekinesis to pick up that item. So what I'll do now is I'll link the team back together. I've got myself a level up, but what I'll do is, because we're getting quite close to the end of this video, I'll do the level up in the end of the video. Let's heal up Sabine. Make sure our party's nice and healthy. So what I want to do now is I just want to have a quick look, see if there's anything here. That's locked. That ladder leads down onto the back of here. That could have been quite helpful a few minutes ago if I knew that dropped down. It's definitely... Oh, we can go into across here. So I imagine this is where the Divine Order key is used for. Seems like quite a bit of loot in there. But then again, saying that, I think it's these two that have got them.
Fasten tight.
I wonder if Sabine can lockpick it. I wonder if her skill's high enough for her to do that. Oh, she can lock it. Let's get ourselves into this little vault then. Let's see what loot's holding here.
Swish. The magisters certainly don't spare expenses, do they?
Let's have a read of this letter. Must be a nosy paladin. Warning from Dallas. Is that worth? Oh, that is the letter. The letter is the warning from Dallas. So, got a mace down here. We'll pick that up. We can sell that. We'll hold on to that letter as well. Oh! Talk about cat burglar. That black cat was able to just walk straight past everyone and just walk straight in here. It has opened the fact that there's some magistrates here. Hoping we can close this door up. Yeah, we can. I'd rather not be spotted right now. But I think we've definitely found our next battle. There seems to be an arrangement of people in here. Another prisoner down there as well. I think, what we got here? We got ourselves a trunk here, chest. Magic pickpock. So let's send this to Sabine because she has all the grenades and we'll pick up the mage's legs. I think everyone's pretty much got their legs on. Anything interesting in this book? As the Paladin Order shows us, knowledge is key. Let's loot these stands. There's nothing here that we want. I honestly believe there's going to be something a little bit better in here. Got rain blood there. I'll take that. Nothing better than making it rain. What we got here? We got another letter. I think we have to spin around and read that one. Nothing so far. Pick up out the identifying glass. It's a fine looking book we got over here. Is it going to teach us anything fine? No, it's not. Nothing. I don't think there's anything that we got here now. Any knowledge that I can gain before we end this video? So no, absolutely nothing across here. So on that note, after looting this little area here, I'm going to end the video on there. So far I was able to launch our siege onto the magisters. And we're going to push back through now. Not too sure where it's going to lead, but this is definitely in here. Seems to have a lot going on. Maybe this is going to be our next battle for the next video. So until then, adventurers, farewell.